This is an introduction to the industry's most advanced cut-to-length harvesting machines, Valmet. You will have an opportunity to hear from forest professionals from across North America that are addressing the changes and successfully putting Valmet machines and the cut-to-length concept to work.
I've worked in the woods since 1974. Started out on the chokers, worked up to hook tenon, then went to fallen timber. Started in southeast Alaska, fallen timber, and then felled timber down here for about 11 years, and was gonna get off of the saw every day by the time I hit 40, so I started looking seriously at the thinning, and my eyes got opened when I saw machines like this.
In 1903, Robert Wells opened the doors to a small business in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. His company assembled electrical parts for several Midwest automobile manufacturers. And for the next 50 years, virtually all of Wells' production was sold to other ignition manufacturers. The Ford Motor Company introduced the Model T in 1909, putting America on wheels and launching Wells into mass production of ignition coils. The United States entered World War II, and Wells technology was called upon to help support the war effort. Wells was contracted to manufacture the Norton bomb sight used on U.S. warplanes. In 1956, Wells revolutionized the automotive aftermarket, placing its own name on its packaging and distributing Wells automotive parts across the country. Today, over a century after it was founded, Wells provides the most comprehensive line of top-quality engine management components, ignition wire sets, switches, and fuel system components. Wells manufactures original equipment quality parts at a competitive price for customers that expect perfection. General Motors, Ford, Delphi, manufacturing control and economies are realized through self-sufficiency. This approach gives us a competitive edge and allows us to control our own destiny. Our staff of design engineers is constantly creating and testing prototypes to improve and expand our product line. Using computer simulation methods and stereolithography, new products are brought from prototype to market faster, more efficiently.
Milgard makes replacing your windows easy by offering several installation options tailored specifically to different replacement situations. Using the Z-bar insert method, a trained installer can typically replace an old window in less than an hour, saving you time and money. The installer begins by carefully removing the old sashes and any unnecessary parts from the existing window frame. The opening is then prepared for the new window. Caulking is applied, which establishes a strong and durable seal between your home and the new window. Next, your window is carefully placed into the opening from the exterior of the home and is securely fastened into place. A Z-bar insert gives you the benefits of a modern window without the cost and disruption of removing the old window frame and trim or disturbing the existing stucco exterior.
The process that we're doing is called the cold in place recycle. What we are doing is we are taking water, lime, and emulsion and recycling the existing asphalt and adding those products back in and laying them back down in essentially a 350-foot train. What we've got here is these first two trucks with the two trailers behind them. We have got water, lime, and emulsion. The power unit for the whole train is the milling machine. It's basically cutting up the asphalt that's in place. This process that we're doing here is a 2.5-inch recycle project, and the milling head is grinding up the existing surface. We're injecting into it water and lime. That process is then passed up through the milling machine into a crushing unit that's behind the milling machine. That material is then crushed down to a specific size and passed on to a pug mill where the emulsion is added into the material and then dropped onto the ground.